Points here, it's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it second down and 11. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. That is caught. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a first down.
On first down, it's Genty. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
2nd and 6. Once again, it's Genty. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Mendoza. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Xavier Smith deep for L.A. And take it right on the 30. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Here's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 27 yards there, a first down. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Back to throw, Stafford. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. The final shot before the break, Stafford. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Just one field goal and a tightly played first half as we resume action here in quarter number 3. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, but that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a handoff to Genty. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Genty. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Back to throw. Mendoza. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Jeremy Chin there defensively.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Now Stafford. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Traden Stoops. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll buy some time right. Open man down the field. It's Bowers. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, 35 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Rams 3. Matt Gay to kick off for Las Vegas.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down.
And now Stafford's going to move him around. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 33, here's second and a yard. Stafford now to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown, LA.
Puka Nacua, 33 yards. And the Rams answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Score, Rams 10, Raiders 7.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Sheds off the tackle. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner. We watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Yeah, he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. He has just been completely taken out of this game. During the fourth quarter, he's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Don't get me heated, ain't no way to control the inferno. Feel the spirit of prodigy, I've been keeping it thorough. I'd rather do it by my lonely than fake with the pack.
Now 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Mendoza. And this one's incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. How about this? They'll change it at the line. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Now Stafford, he's going to change things up. Corum now on 1st and 10. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. In motion goes the tight end. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it.
5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
No gain on the play.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here comes 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Floating run incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. He's back to throw. Steps away to his left. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go. Here's Genty. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. They'll get this out to Genty. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
And that absolutely cannot happen. Just a gain of a yard in this situation, you've got to get chunks of yardage. Otherwise, the defense, very happy with what you're doing.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. Now they'll change things up. Back to throw. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now.
He'll look to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Bowers. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Gay is on for the point after. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Rams 10. Not Gay to kick off for Las Vegas.
Gay now set to kick it off.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Stafford now to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd down.
Now it's Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Well, the black hole and everyone in Vegas on their feet. Here's 3rd down now. And Stafford going to change it up here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. That's going to be knocked away and